This video was made possible by betterhelp.com/Pakman, where you can get affordable online access to a licensed therapist through text, phone, and video chat. Just click the link under this video.
I've got some interesting media news, and it's about online encyclopedia Wikipedia, which announced yesterday that they are banning Breitbart and Alex Jones's website Infowars as sources of facts. And the conservatives are furious about this, but I think that this makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to explain to you why. This was a decision made by Wikipedia editors who presumably are of all sorts of political stripes and backgrounds. And what they determined is that Wikipedia articles, for the purpose of sourcing facts, should not be using Infowars or Breitbart. They are no longer going to be allowed. Wikipedia previously decided that, for example, the Daily Mail can't be used as a source of facts on the English version of Wikipedia. I hate to break it to the right-wingers that are furious about this, but this is not censorship, this is not bias, and it's not controversial. It's not because Breitbart and Infowars are right-wing and I am left-wing, and I want a left-wing bias on Wikipedia, that I don't think Breitbart and Infowars should be used as sources of facts. Left-wing website Occupy Democrats is also not allowed on Wikipedia as a source of facts. And I agree with that decision. They don't report news. They editorialize and do partisan opinion stuff. I like some of it. I dislike some of it. But Occupy Democrats shouldn't be used as a source of facts on Wikipedia. Raw Story is a left-leaning website. It also shouldn't be a source of facts on Wikipedia. They aren't being censored. Wikipedia is merely saying they're not up to a standard that we believe should be adhered to for sources of facts. And I want to go further. The David Pakman Show shouldn't be cited as a source of facts about, for example, the Kavanaugh hearings. And what I mean by that is, if you go to the Brett Kavanaugh Wikipedia page about sexual assault allegations, if I say in a video on my show that Kavanaugh gave a 40-minute opening statement, the David Pakman Show should not be cited for that fact. It should be a C-SPAN video of him actually giving a 40-minute opening statement. It should be an AP article explaining that he gave a 40-minute opening statement. But it shouldn't be the David Pakman Show, because we are a news analysis and commentary show. We are cited on Wikipedia in many places, but as citations for example, things that guests have said during interviews, right? If you go on Wikipedia and it says, during such and such interview on the David Pakman Show, John Kerry said the following, and then there's a link to John Kerry saying that on our show. That's a citation that makes sense for opinion and analysis shows and websites. But citing the David Pakman Show for basic news reporting doesn't make sense, because that's not exactly what we do. I might restate and analyze something reported by the Associated Press, but I am not a source of underlying facts. And even though Breitbart wants to be seen as a source of underlying facts, they aren't. They're a partisan commentary website. They often tout absolutely ridiculous conspiracies, period. I don't even think we have to argue about Infowars as a source of facts on Wikipedia, but this is not a free speech issue. This is not a censorship issue. Plain and simple, it's simply a determination made by editors about the quality of information that comes from particular sources. This would actually be an indictment on Wikipedia's credibility if Breitbart and Infowars are allowed as a source of facts, and the fact that they've only just now been banned sort of should make us question why was Wikipedia even allowing them to begin with. This should not be controversial. It is not a First Amendment issue, obviously, since Wikipedia is not the government, and it's also not a censorship issue. If you disagree with me, okay, if you think that there is some reason why Breitbart and Infowars should be allowed as sources of facts on an encyclopedia, like Wikipedia, let me know. If you believe I am missing an argument explaining why that is, I do want to hear from you. You can email in, use any of our social media platforms, and please make sure that you are following the show on Instagram. We're on Instagram at David Pakman Show, and I am on Instagram at david.pakman. I hope you're following us both. Quick break. The conclusion to my interview with economist Steve Keen is coming up next, and then more stories and a lot of other news to get to.